Hi, good evening. This is Brent, and I'm putting on another show. It's my first one since Amy's birthday, really. And I kind of go through this. I've kind of gone through this almost every year. There's different times of the year that I'll go through really missing Amy, and because I've known all along what happened, and I mean I pushed it out of my mind for a long time, and I forgot for a long time, and but I did want to advertise. I'm going to advertise some stuff. Coffee, instant coffee. I love instant coffee, and I put hot chocolate and this one stuff that I mix up with like all kinds of spices and herbs and everything like that. I mean, probably like 100 different, or not 100, but like 30, like around 25 different spices or whatever, and I just put a spoonful of that in every cup, and instant coffee. Sometimes I think Starbucks is really dark, but you can add Starbucks to instant coffee, and your instant coffee gets darker, and Starbucks gets less dark. It actually makes it's a perfect blend, because instant coffee isn't super dark, but Starbucks coffee is a little bit too dark, so it's perfect. And instant coffee is just, I like it better, because you don't want to make a whole pot for one cup, and then you got to leave it heating, and then if you forget, then your coffee gets all burnt and everything. I know, don't itch your back. I'm not going to itch my back this show. Okay. See, it's like a psychosomatic type thing, and I'm just telling myself my back itches, but it doesn't really itch. It's just it's like a defense mechanism, because I'm trying to amuse you. Okay, here's Tahoe cookies, indica. It's empty. You're like, it's empty. Well, and here's the information about it. See how big that is? It's perfect. This is Tahoe cookies. That's what this container is. But because I seeded and stemmed all the weed. There's no seeds anymore, by the way, but there's still stems. But so that's Tahoe cookies. Goes into my jar, and it's good. It's some good. And that smell filled the whole room. As soon as I opened, it smells really good. Oh, it's some good. So we're just gonna take a hit or so off the Tahoe cookies. Tahoe cookies. You saw the information. It's or that's not it, but it's like 40% or something like that. 40%. Oh, 24. THC is 20.4. CBD is 0.18. THCA, I don't even see THCA and stuff on that, but total is 24%. So it makes me just think they're adding the numbers to make it I don't know, whatever, more medical. Still, that's good. It gives me medicinal. I use it for medicinal purposes, I think. I always have. cover my bowls. When I put cigarette packs over the top, I cover my bowls because I'm thinking if there's no air, this stuff will go out faster, right? Just something I do. Something I've always done. See, it is. It's good. Diablo. Diablo, Tecate. Diablo. They're like, it's Michelob. Diablo. It's like kind of spicy tomato. Not really tomato, but it's just, I know it tastes good and it's got alcohol, so, and it tastes good. I mean, I like the beer. I like beer too, but just a nice change up. Smart water. Smart water. I know I changed away from, I mean, I have essentia. I do have essentia, but I was thinking I was just gonna try some other waters. I'm trying smart water. It's good. I can taste glacier. It's kind of glacial. Tastes like glacier water. So smart water is good, and coffee's good. I say we take another hit, and then we'll try a candy cone. I can't really see. This is the 41. This is 40%. I mean, look at the information on this. This is a candy cone. See, candy cone, it's a red one. Here's the information on it. Candy cone. Information. Remember? You tear the wrap. Tear the wrap. And then this is the best part. See, I only did it. I'm not gonna. It probably amuses me a lot more than it amuses you. Right? But I mean, I'm gonna get to do it again. But let me take another hit off this pipe first, because I really like this. Well, this container won't tell you what it is, but it's Girl Scout cookies, or what was it? It was Tahoe cookies. See Tahoe cookies. That's what this is. This. Well, I didn't get a great hit the second one. But I was gonna do this and talk about You know, what's happening in the world? This there's it as I don't know what the next thing is going to be that happens to us. I would just suggest really getting in the best right now before things get bad for us. I would recommend getting in the best possible health that you can, because you know there's going to be, I think we're moving into our time of well, right it's plentiful kind of in the United States right now, but I think that our time of plenty is coming to I don't think it's gonna end, but I don't think that things are gonna be quite as abundant for us here in, I don't know when. See, I just don't. Okay. Can you see that? Can you see that? That joint is covered in keef. You see that powder? That's keef. That's what this is. Right? I mean, it's... I don't really save these containers, but I'll save it for this show. I mean, I do save one or two. Like, I saved this container because I liked it. See that? And it had a different top, but this one just pulls out. See that? I just thought I liked it, so I saved this container. This was for Death Star. And I saved this container because it was black. Purple Jolly Rancher. I'm not really sure. Just because it was big. But I mean, you get, like, see this candy cone, and see how much bigger that is. I mean, I don't know why I need them on hand or anything. I'm thinking, in case the apocalypse happens, I need my pot containers. You never know. I've never seen that. Have you ever seen your computer screen? Can you see that? I've never seen my computer screen do that before. Okay, well, see, when you smoke it, like, gets wet. Because the oil comes out. See how it's wet? Okay, I'm gonna just take a couple. Cause that's one of those. That's one of those joints that'll make you be like, I don't like it. I don't really like it. Nothing ever comes out though. I mean I don't even really dry heave from drinking. But I do from smoking pot. So what healthy things? See, oh, I could tell you something healthy that I do. Okay, because I bought a lot of spices or whatever, and I know the spices that don't have a lot of flavor, right? And you can add those to like foods, and it won't completely alter the flavor. Like garlic powder is kind of a strong smell, but it doesn't. It's actually a pleasant taste to add to saltier or to pretty much anything you can add. But like, well, like rosemary. Like you can add you can add rosemary pretty much to I think almost to anything, because it's really, mild, and it's good for you, and like sesame seeds you can add, because sesame seeds really don't have any flavor, but you can add sesame seeds to everything. But what I do, right, this is just a suggestion, because this is Brent's pot hour and health hour. It's 11:44 right now. That's my favorite time, 11:44 at night. Well, it's night, but I like that time. This is cranberry juice, instant cranberry juice, right? But I make up the bottle that I put my instant juice in, right? Beforehand. When that juice melts, I'll just dump it in here, because this is ready for juice. This is just water. But I put rosemary in here. I put rosemary in here. I put coconut. I put rosemary, coconut flakes. I put in a few scoops of sage. I put in like 3 scoops of sage in here, and because sage is kind of a, it's not really, sage is just good. Sage is a good spice. And I think I might even. I put a nutmeg. I put a scoop of nutmeg, I think. So, and then when I add the juice, then this juice becomes like really good for you. I mean, it's mostly water, and then you're putting all those spices through your system. And spices are good because they have vitamins and minerals and stuff in them, and they'll make you healthy and happy. And I mean, that's basically what we all want, right? When we're smoking weed, we want to feel better. I mean, I smoke cigarettes, and a lot of people don't like cigarettes, but I mean, they make me happy. Alcohol hasn't led to any bad lately. Pot hasn't led to any bad lately. And yeah, I mean, it's December 25th, almost December 26th. No, sorry, December 5th, not 25th. December 5th. I'm not a big fan of Christmas, but well, I just I wanted to talk, and I wanted to get back in touch. And I mean, I've just been, trying to brush up on what's happening with, I contacted a few different agencies and places about Amy, and every year it intensifies a little bit more. I do it a little bit more, and I don't know. If anything ever, I just think the amount of time that drags on, it's getting harder and harder. I think it'll get harder and harder to prove. And if they're moving stuff or whatever's happening, I've been thinking a lot about God, and I just have been, I don't know, I think about different, like, moral stuff all day, and I try to think what God would like this, like what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to shake off society's conditioning of me. It's like everything that I'm trying to do right now, I do for someone else. I'm just trying to not do anything for anyone else now, and just be me. I just want to be who I really am. Like in like during the Western days, or during the Cowboys and Indians days, do you think those guys wore underarm deodorant? Serious. They had BO, right? Probably everybody had BO back in like Western times and stuff. They didn't have underarm deodorant. They might have been wearing a lot of perfume, but I mean, if you learn about like the old kings and queens and stuff like that, they used to like take a bath in perfume because they stunk so bad, and they never bathed. I mean, as long as you clean yourself once in a while and you aren't dirty, and you clean your ass. But yeah, I'm trying to see what, because if there's a difference, how do you know if there's a difference or not? Because we've always been products of society. I mean, ever since we were kids, we got our hair cut. We all shaved. I mean, we all wanted to shave or whatever in junior high, but we all started shaving, and I mean, some guys grew out beards once in a while, and not very often. But I mean, people, they didn't. It's like nobody ever grew their hair. I mean, it's like, what? How do you become Grizzly Adams? How do you become Grizzly Adams? How do you do that? How do you return to what is right? And I mean, how do you get... I really liked Grizzly Adams. I really remember. Do you remember that show, Grizzly Adams? I don't remember the guy, but I just really... So this is like Brent's Pot Hour, Brent's Health Hour, and Brent's memory hour. And Brent talking about Amy Neslin, because I was thinking maybe we should make her more of a frequent guest, because Amy was, I loved Amy. I mean, it was like I was always happy, you know, when I thought of her, and when I just, like, when she was coming over, if I'd see her, you know. And I mean, when I was younger, when I used to see Michael too, but just when I saw Amy, it's just she was always smiling. I mean, and she just always made you feel. I just don't ever remember Amy Neslin depressed, ever. I never remember Amy Neslin depressed, ever. I mean, and that's just an incredible thing to say about any person at all, you know. But Amy was always happy. She always made you feel good. I mean, not, you know, she made your heart feel good. She made you feel more positive, you know. She like uplifted your spirits. You know, it's just like her presence did that. Just uplifted your spirits. And I mean, it was just a really inviting thing about Amy, that she just, you know, she made me feel more positive. She made me feel more positive. She did all this to me. This is how it made me feel. You know, I just felt better. Because see, I just, you know, I don't, because it's always, I'm always like, if there's the best water, if this is the best water, but you never try anything else, I mean, how do you know that this is still the best water? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I haven't drank a whole lot of this water. This is probably only the second time I've ever had this water. I didn't even buy the first bottle. Somebody gave me the first bottle, but I just want to see. So, okay, I think we've talked about a lot of stuff, and I mean, so now we'll just go on and see what happens. I mean, I hate saying I'm waiting, but I am kind of, I'm right on the edge of something, and I'm kind of just ready to jump off somewhere, you know. I just want something to happen, and I don't know if, I don't know if I'm, because I've always been like the one that I've always tried to, you know, make things happen. I've always done that, like my whole life. I've always been the one that always tried to move my life, that always tried to find out where I was supposed to be, that always tried to do different things, that always, you know, I was always the one. I was always the one. And then now I don't want to be the one anymore, because I mean, there is an eventual roadblock in the future because of Fukushima. That's a definite roadblock. And I don't know where it's taking us, but I mean, a lot of fish are dying, a lot of trees are dying. Maybe that's why I itch my back, because it's something, when I start talking about stuff I get nervous about, or when it's a change in my psychological. That's what's triggering me to think that my back is itching. You see how things are connected? All the things that you're thinking and the things that are happening to your body and everything are all controlled by your brain, because your brain controls a lot more than you think it does. But yeah, like baking soda water, you know baking soda, remember I was talking about drinking baking soda? That's not the one. That's not the one. That one is oh, I know where it is. See? My trusty plastic spoon. One second, let me get. Okay, so because it fuck my trusty spoon. My trusty spoon wasn't stiff enough. My trusty spoon wasn't stiff enough, and it just, because it has your baking soda. I mean, my baking soda has kind of a hard, crusty top. Okay, I'm gonna put this out. Okay. Oh. I smoke cigarettes, and when you smoke cigarettes, you get tar that goes through the filter. You know that? And when this tar gets in your body and it goes in your lungs, right? That's what gives you cancer. It's in your mouth, makes your mouth taste like tar. I've used these for about 6 cigarettes. See that? 6 or 7. See all that tar? That would have been in my lungs or in my mouth. But it's not, because I used that filter. So, and I'm getting all the other tar out of my body. But here's, I need to do a half teaspoon. Yeah, this is like a teaspoon. So that, you see that? I noticed I used a small one last time, but I used the bigger one now. So here's half. That over there, and I use essentia water, about half full, a little bit more than half. The essentia over there, stir it, right, and then So it's just normal water. This is just normal essential water. Essential water. It's good for you. Clean out your system. With baking soda now? It does have a taste, but as long as you don't think it's bad, like, you see how I changed from last time? Because last time I was acting like a girl or whatever, and now I'm not. But, because it's just what you think. Because your mind is controlling everything. And it'll only, I mean, not everything. Sometimes you get, like, shotgun sick or something, but, okay, see, I drink it. No problem, because you just have to change your mind. Your mind controls everything. I'm serious. That should be another lesson. This could be Brent's Mind Hour. We could do Brent's Mind Hour. And all these different corporations will be rolled up into one under like one heading. Brent's Pot Hour will be the main, and then all these little, you know, Brent's Juice Hour, Brent's Coffee Hour, Brent's Water Hour, Brent's Beer Hour, and then but Brent's Pot Hour will be spliced in, you know, so there'd be like a pot update in between each story or something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're just exploring different avenues, all possibilities. Okay, so that's gonna be the show for today, and I hope you're having a good night, and I hope you've been missing me. So I'm happy you came back, and have a good night. It is, well, it's the next day now. It's 12:05, December 6th, 2017. Have a good night. Bye.